Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is VassaOlga. In today's video, we're going to be recreating this really pretty makeup look from Dakota Johnson's in her latest Vogue interview behind the scenes Cannes Festival. That is the main reason why I fell in love with this glossy skin and I fell in love with the lip transformation. So if you're interested, please stay tuned. It's not going to be that hard, I promise, because we're going to skip bronzer, we're going to skip contour, we're going to skip a lot of things here and there, but this is it. This is still really pretty. Stay tuned. I'm not really sure that I have all of the products and tools that they used in this, not even a tutorial, just to get ready with me with no explanation, just I had to pause and see what they were using. That's why we're using my ultimate combination of toner. This one is Aqua Peeling AHA toner. This is Korean brand. Then I'm going to be going with Nivea aftershave lotion. I use this product a lot. And finally, we're going to this lebelage sun cream. I love the formula. It is super lightweight. It's not even wide, and it works as a moisturizer on top of some other benefits of this product. So what I've noticed, they used some very beautiful foundation that was kind of sheer foundation, but with a matte finish, as I can tell. I think the best foundations that I own, and this is basically not a foundation, it's a hydrator. The one is from Wet n Wild. I love this formula so much that I'm going to be using this for today's tutorial. I think La Roche-Posay, the one that I own, is a little bit too matte. I'm getting a little bit on the back of the hand, and with my fluffy brush, we're transferring the product over my face. I feel like maybe you can go with a beauty blender, but my personal favorite thing to do is to go with a fluffy brush. Another really cool thing that I've noticed that she has no contour. Basically, maybe a little bit of contour, but no bronzer. The main point is on the cheeks. Let's do my eyes first. I'm gonna do a little bit of primer. This one is NYX Eye Primer, because if we have any fallouts, I'm gonna be able to wipe them off and maybe reapply my foundation. Really important step, get bronzer mixed with a contour. She had some eyeshadow base that I really liked, but it felt not as warm and not as orange as this one. That is the main reason why I'm getting a lot of the color in the back of my hand first. And now with a little bit different additional shade SFX palette, I want to mix in a little bit of green and a little bit of blue. I think these colors are going to neutralize too much yellowness. So let's mix it first. But you can tell it's a little bit more green right now. It's just a little bit more green. Let's add a little bit more of the same concealer because probably we added too much color. I have a fluffy brush. This one is from Beauty Bay, if I'm mistaken. I'm gonna pick this on, pad my eyelids with this shade. I feel like maybe it's gonna create this beautiful base. Let's set the base with a little bit different color. This shade. This might look really pretty, but I need a smaller brush. Tap it off. I'm gonna pack my color really close to a lash line, and we're going in the outer corner and winging these out. Another great suggestion is to grab an angle brush, same brown, tapping off, and then just going in the outer corner to create a precise line. And let's blend out again with maybe something really soft, this beige color, maybe with a mix of this, just a tiniest bit. With a fluffy brush, mixing together the color. Same brown that I showed you guys with a little bit different brush. I will add a little bit of concealer. This is Givenchy concealer. I want to apply a couple of dots over my forehead, my chin, and I would still clean a little bit my side. But for the under eye area, I'm using L.A.Girl PRO.concealer. This is color Fairest. I love it underneath my eyes. I feel like the formula is beautiful. It's one of the best concealers for the under eye area. I want to add this pink cream, kind of blush, but it's just cream eyeshadows. I'm grabbing on my beauty blender, then getting over my cheekbones. It has a little bit of highlight to it, which I'm not really mad because Dakota has a lot of highlighter, though the formula of her foundation looks matte, super matte. I can tell that her face is extremely glossy. Okay, and let's finally set my face with Catrice All Matte Shine Control. By the way, guys, it's definitely optional to use pink blush, cream pink blush with a little bit of shimmer. You can skip it and use matte cream blush. I need more blush, but this time we're using powder blush, peach, or not even peach, I guess somewhere in between pink and peach. And this is Super Old BH eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna be going with this color, but if you want to use different shade, it's totally optional. And we're going from the apples on my cheeks to the outer corner. Don't worry, we're gonna blend this out later with a fix and spray and beauty blender. And of course, the tip of the nose as well. Estee Lauder Double Wear Sheer Flattery Loose Powder. This is translucent soft glow. It has tiny pigment with some, I guess, mica? Probably, I don't know. And it is a little bit glossy. So you're gonna be glowy as hell. And I definitely could see her makeup artist using some type of this powder. You can go with any powder that has a soft glow name to it. Another great suggestion that I can offer on a budget, guys, is from e.l.f. Cosmetics, and this one is Contour Palette. The highlighter from this palette is so bad. I mean, literally, this is the worst highlighter I've ever used because it's not looking good. It's not even looking soft. But if you get this over the entire face, you're gonna have this really soft glow as Dakota had. And that much looks good for now. Look at that. Instant transformation, guys. And we haven't even set my face with the fix and spray. We're gonna focus on my fix and spray. This is Essence Fix and Spray. And with a little bit more of the same loose powder, I will again focus this on top of my cheeks. Now I'm gonna do the same thing for my lower lid. I will mix a little bit of the same L.A.Girl bronzer on the back of the hand and use some leftovers from the brush. Do you remember when I mixed a little bit of green and a little bit of blue? With the same brush, I'm going with the same color, grabbing this on and getting under my eye and connect it with the previous line. Again, we're going to the same brown color that I used earlier to win this out. I'm gonna go with this warm shade, super deep brownie color. I will just add on top of my previous color. I would love to add a little bit of the same pink that we used to get the blush on. And I'm just going over with my previous blush. And by the way, guys, personally, I want to add a little bit black right here. That's a black pencil. Let's use this brush and maybe this cool tone brown. They can totally go with the previous one that we used on top. A little bit more dimension. The color that I feel like is going to be super similar to what she was wearing is the Sephora color 06. I'm going to try my best because this is a disaster. I can't sharpen the pencil. I don't know why. It's just a whole nother story. I feel like it's a little bit more brown than I wanted this to be. Let's add a little bit more color in the center of the lip. Okay guys, so this is the final result of my take on Dakota Johnson's makeup look. This one is from Vogue. Again, let me remind you guys that I had no actual instructions how to recreate this makeup look, but it looks really pretty, insanely pretty, because we have this glossy skin, and this is the only because of a powder, Estee Lauder powder, or you can use again some highlighter from e.l.f. or maybe any other brand. The highlighter that is not giving you any highlighter, this is the one. This is the one that you can place over your face and you're gonna have the subtle glow. This is because of some blush, cream shimmery blush that we applied underneath my powdery blush. This is the way to go. I love the eye. It's super simple, like the basic makeup look you can create, but with the lip combination, and look at my lips, they're looking gorgeous. It just all came together. If you're interested to see this outfit, it's gonna be this Friday in my shorts. So please stay tuned and check this out. I love you all so much, and I'm gonna see you next time. Bye-bye.